She said, she's not interested. But the truth is, she's just not emotionally triggered yet. You're not being rejected. You're being tested. And if you keep chasing, you'll only vanish from her radar. Attraction isn't about looks, status, or begging for attention. It's about controlled energy. This isn't manipulation. It's the hidden psychology that makes her want you, even when she says no. Desire doesn't bow to logic. It thrives on tension, mystery, and unshakable self-worth. Most men beg for attention without realizing they're erasing their own allure. The moment you scramble for her time, validate her every word, and center your world around her mood, you become invisible because women aren't wired to chase comfort. They're wired to pursue emotional sparks, the thrill of the unknown, the pull of a man who doesn't need approval to exist. Stop orbiting her life. Start commanding your own. When you withdraw the chase and step into calm, purposeful motion, her subconscious leans in. She doesn't need another text. She needs a reason to wonder, who is he when I'm not around? That gap, the silence, the absence, the unanswered text. That's where curiosity ignites. Rejection. It's rarely real. It's a mirror. It shows whether you break or whether you smile. Walk away. And stay on your path like her opinion doesn't dictate your worth. The man who doesn't flinch is the man she remembers. And the man who's seen laughing with others, living fully and radiating quiet confidence. That's the man she starts, fearing she might lose. Nice doesn't ignite desire. It kills it. Being agreeable, predictable, and endlessly available doesn't earn love. It earns familiarity. The death of attraction. You're not her brother. You're not her therapist. You're meant to be the challenge. The man who holds boundaries, speaks with silence, and makes his attention earned, not given. Mystery isn't a game. It's presence without explanation. Let her imagine what you're doing, where you're going, who else might be drawn to you. Don't document your life like a diary. Live it like a story she wants to be part of. And when you do speak, make it rare, real, and impossible to ignore. Jealousy isn't about drama. It's about proof. Proof that you're not one-dimensional. That other eyes notice you. That your value exists beyond her. You don't flex. You don't post. You simply are. And when she sees it, naturally, effortlessly, something primal stirs. The fear of loss awakens desire. Silence. That's your power move, while others beg to be heard. Your quiet confidence echoes louder than compliments. You don't fill the space, you own it. And in that stillness, she leans in, wondering what you're thinking, and if she's truly got your focus. Attention is currency, and you're not handing it out for free. Make her earn it. Make her wonder. Make her feel the subtle shift when your energy isn't guaranteed. That's when she starts chasing. That's when interest turns to investment. Here's the raw truth. Women don't fall for good guys. They fall for complete men, those who lead, intrigue, and inspire emotion. Love isn't earned by being safe. It's sparked by being unforgettable. So stop trying to be liked. Start becoming the man she can't ignore. Even when he says nothing at all. Asterisk attraction isn't built in comfort zones. It's forged in subtle tension, unspoken confidence, and the quiet certainty of a man who doesn't need validation to stand tall. Most men fail not because they lack looks or money, but because they operate from a place of neediness when they don't realize it. Needing her reply, needing her attention, needing to be chosen. And that energy, it radiates. Women feel it like a whisper beneath your words. They may not name it, but they sense it, this quiet desperation disguised as kindness, persistence, or being a good guy. But here's the truth. Desire cannot grow where security dominates. When everything is predictable, when your interest is guaranteed, when you're always just one text away, there's no room for longing. And without longing, there's no pursuit. Women don't chase what's already theirs. They chase what might slip away. That's why the man who disappears into his mission The one building something bigger than romances, the one she remembers. He's not playing games. He's simply living a life worth watching. And when she sees you thriving without her, laughing with friends, focused on your goals, emotionally unshaken by her silence, something shifts inside her. Not guilt, not pity, jealousy of your freedom. You see, women don't fall for availability. They fall for rarity. The man who's hard to get isn't hiding. He's simply too engaged in life to perform for attention. His value isn't declared. It's demonstrated. He doesn't say, "I'm busy." He is busy. He doesn't claim confidence. He moves with it. And that's what captivates. Now, silence isn't just a tool, it's a statement. When you stop filling the space, you force her to step into it. That pause after a conversation, that unanswered text for 12 hours, that's not neglect. That's emotional space. And in that space, her mind starts working. Why isn't he replying? Is he with someone else? Does he even care? These questions aren't about you. They're about her fear of losing relevance in your world. And that fear, that's the spark. Too many men think attraction is about proving worth. They over-explain, over-compliment, over-text. But real attraction isn't earned through efforts triggered, through absence of effort. When you stop trying so hard, she starts wondering why. When you stop chasing, she starts considering what she might miss. This isn't manipulation. It's self-possession. It's knowing that your value exists independently of her opinion. The moment you internalize that, your energy changes. You speak less, you react less. You smile more because you're no longer invested in the outcome. And that's when you become dangerous. Because now, you're not a suitor, you're a prize. Not because you're arrogant, but because you're unavailable, not physically, but emotionally. You're not waiting, you're not hoping, you're living so. If she pulls away, don't panic, don't double down, don't beg with your silence or punish her with distance. Just continue. Stay on your path. Let your life speak louder than your texts. Let your peace unsettle her comfort. And when she finally reaches out, don't jump, respond with calm, with presence, with the energy of a man who wasn't waiting, but is choosing to engage. That's leadership. That's masculinity. That's the unspoken language of desire. Because in the end, women don't want to be chased. They want to be challenged. They don't want safety. They want sparks. And they don't fall for the man who gives everything. They fall for the man who has too much going on to lose himself. In her so stop trying to win her. Start becoming the man she can't afford to ignore.